Hello, everybody. Be glad I'm not singing for you. Actually, I don't have too bad of a singing voice, but you know, I'm no pentatonics. Hi. This is like my prime time when I have kiddos down for naps. So I decided to come to you guys live while I've got a little bit of quiet in my home. Now, my Kansas City people, you might be a little preoccupied watching the Chiefs. I have the Chiefs game on in the basement, some chili cooking, we got some friends over, and I had to escape to my lair to come on here, not have to, get to come see you guys. Hello. To check and see who all. Got a few people on here, yay, oh good. I'm seeing some people from my team. The numbers are starting to creep up. Yay. I've been so excited to do this. I have been so excited since we started this 12 Days of Diamonds because, oh my gosh, the amount of amazing diamonds we've got in this group is mind-blowing. Mel, hi! And to be included with this group is just so fun. I have been learning right along with you guys, like seriously. It's been amazing. And so I've been just waiting for my turn. And as I keep watching all their wonderful messages, I haven't been nervous until just now. Hi, Amanda. Yay. I'm so glad you're on live with me. I finally got nervous right as I clicked start the live, go live, because I'm like, holy cow. We have had some amazing stuff poured out from these incredible leaders. And now it's my turn. And so I've been praying, went to church this morning, and I'm like, please let me speak some words that are going to be beneficial for all of you guys. So, I'm nervous, but I'm excited. Okay, so we've got a few people on. Gonna kind of get started. My name is Jaclyn Stanley. I am a Diamond Ambassador out of Overland Park, Kansas, a suburb of Kansas City. And I am completely honored to be on here with you guys. Oh my goodness. Thanks, Mel. I love you. So glad you're on here. Hi, Lynn. Hello. All right. So 'tis the season of joy. Now, I kind of had planned out what I wanted to talk to you guys about. And then I'm still going with that, but my message today at church really spoke to me, and it was kind of like, oh gosh, you've got to kind of pass this along. This is some stuff that people need to be hearing. I love when I am at church and the message is always just stuff. I'm like, I wish everybody on my team was here. I wish all of my Plexus friends were here to listen to this because such good stuff. But today, the message, and I apologize, I have to speak from my background and my experiences, and I am a Christian, and I go to church, and so some of the things I'm going to be sharing with you come from my background in that, and I know not everybody has the same beliefs, but I think that you can still take some knowledge from what I have to share here in the beginning. It'll be a little churchy for you, but that's where I'm coming from. So today's message at church was about Mary. So we're doing a sermon series, and it's on joy, and really talking about who Mary was. And I just thought it was so powerful to think that this girl, she was likely a teenager at the time, because women married very young, from Nazareth, which was a town of people that were extremely poor. They were peasants, some even below peasants. This girl, who you would think would not be called for such an important purpose, the most important purpose, was somebody who probably felt very unequipped, somebody who probably felt very unworthy, was called to bear Jesus. I mean, holy cow, can you imagine? A simple peasant girl. So I say this, and it's kind of soothing for me. Hey guys, guys. Hey, Sarah. It's soothing for me. As I was saying, I was a little nervous to come on here because of all the amazing diamonds that have gone before me and sharing their knowledge. And this was so good, and I thought it was something that I just kind of had to tie in for you guys. You may look at us and you may say, they have their stuff together. Look at how well spoken they are, or look at the amazing knowledge they have to share. Look at how great they train, or look at the way they look, or the network that they have, or the way they live their life. And you may be thinking that's not you. Now, I want you to know that we all have gone through these periods of insecurities where we just are not sure that we can live up to the people that have gone before us, the diamonds that have laid the groundwork for us. And so I want you to know that you are in good company. What you're seeing from us today has been a long time coming. It's been a process of growing and building and being told no and being let down and being disappointed and being discouraged and continuing on despite any obstacles that we may encounter. So I want you to know that a simple peasant girl was called to be Mother Mary. So I want you to know that we can kind of tie this in here. Yes, you are not bearing the Messiah, as far as I know. But what I do know is that you are not here by accident. I do know that there is a reason that you are a Plexus ambassador. I know that there is a reason that you are watching this video right now, whether you're watching live with me or you're watching the recording. There's a reason. You have been called for a very important purpose. And you may feel unequipped, but I really, really, truly believe that you have been called for a purpose and you will be equipped. You may not feel qualified, but you will be qualified because you've been called, okay? I do want to say, we have something incredible, okay? Whenever you're looking at network marketing companies, everybody says, take a look at the compensation plan. The compensation plan is so important, and it is. And so that is one thing that we have got that you're not going to find everywhere. We have got a compensation plan that is incredible. Now, you have to understand, though, that there are other companies out there, and people are watching what we're doing, and so they're trying to compete with compensation plans that are amazing. And so we're not the only company out there that has a great compensation plan. I'm going to say it, okay? But I would venture to say that we are the only company that you're going to find that not only offers an incredible financial opportunity through our compensation plan, but we also have life-changing products. So here's where it comes into play with you being called for a higher purpose. You guys, network marketing is amazing, but it's tremendous when you can not only share a financial opportunity, but you can also share improved health. There's nothing out there like what we've got, you guys. And I say this all the time to my team, that network marketing is amazing, but our job is kind of tough. It's tricky. We have people going through die-off. We've got people going through detox. We have people wanting a quick fix. We have people that are incredibly, incredibly skeptical of what our products can do for them. And they're wanting to quit early on. And we have to battle through that. Now with other companies, with leggings or with jewelry or skincare or hair care, the toughest thing often is just finding, the right combination of skincare, or finding the right size leggings, or finding a pretty piece of jewelry to match your new shirt, whatever it might be. Our stuff is a little tougher when we have to walk people through some tough stuff. But the thing is, we know what's on the other side of that is absolutely incredible and will change their life. More than a beautiful necklace will change someone's life because it enhances the new shirt they're wearing, okay? So I want you to take a look at what you are a part of and know that it is not an accident that you're here. I want you to know that it is tough, but the toughest stuff is what's the most rewarding. And so you've been called here for a purpose, and maybe your business has been slow, or maybe things have not been going like you want them to, or maybe you've faced disappointment after disappointment and no from everyone you've reached out to. I want you to know that you need to keep persevering. I want you to keep pushing on. because somebody needs to hear from you. Somebody, whether you know them now or you're going to meet them down the road, they need what you've got. You are called for a very important purpose, and I hope that you find comfort and a sense of purpose from that, because if not you, this person may never get the healing that they are looking for or the financial opportunity that they're looking for. So just remember that. Now, when I said I titled this, "'Tis the Season of Joy," I want you to know that joy is what we're all about. In this business, a lot of times it's easy to get caught up with promotions and competitions and contests and all this stuff. And I love all that. I mean, it's fun. But true joy in life and in this business is when we humble ourselves and we focus on others. When our focus is on others and improving their health, when our focus is on others and improving their financial circumstances, everything else falls into place. So this holiday season and every day after, I want you to focus on true joy, and that is on others. So as we're working this business, we often find ourselves getting into ruts or getting stuck or finding ourselves in places that is not allowing us to push on and be what we want to be, and we're not seeing our business go where we want it to go. So I decided to name some of these pitfalls that you might find yourself in that's holding you back from your success. Now, first off, I was telling you earlier about Mary being chosen. Nobody in this business is perfect. None of the diamonds that have spoken to you have been perfect. We have gone through a lot of changes, and it's been a learning process. And in this, we've probably found ourselves in these different pitfalls from time to time. But each time, when we continue to persevere, we come out stronger and more knowledgeable and better able to help you make it through. So, I don't know, have any of you guys felt like you're unworthy, or that you're not qualified for this, or just had any of that self-doubt creep in? If you've had any doubt creep in, I want you to drop me a 1, okay? If you've ever had any of those feelings, I feel like a lot of times in this, people don't truly deserve success. They don't think they truly deserve success, that is. They struggle, they make excuses, and it holds them back because they just can't see themselves truly being successful in this. And the truth of the matter is, you guys, we've all doubted ourselves. We're going to see ones start to trickle in, okay? We've all doubted ourselves. We've all felt unworthy, unqualified, incapable, myself included. I'm going to drop a 1 for myself right now, okay? So you're in good company. Do you think that Mary felt the same way? Totally unqualified, totally unequipped, totally unworthy? Yeah, I'm sure she did. And scared. And a lot of times that's what we face in this business. The ones that succeed are the ones that persevere despite all of that. Okay, so you have to make a decision that you're going to keep on moving on. Okay, so what are these things that you can find yourselves in that can hold you back? Number 1. Negative Nancy. Are you a negative Nancy? You know what? Most negative Nancys don't actually know they're negative. You'll hear things like, "I'm totally positive, but..." No. No buts. No buts, no cuts, no coconuts. Negative Nancy. We've all been there. My goodness, we've all been there. You guys, we wouldn't be negative if everything was smooth sailing all the time. But in life and in business, we're going to have our peaks and we're going to have our valleys, okay? The negative Nancys literally cannot handle the valleys. With the back office transition, the negative Nancys are complaining and whining and moaning. Do you think that that's doing much for their business? No, it's not. And in fact, you can make the decision to be negative. And really, it's usually a lack of a decision, quite honestly. And your negativity, you might think, is just impacting you, okay? Here's the truth of the matter. Typically, when people are negative, they're sharing their negativity with other people. They're whining to their friends, their sidelines, their upline, their downline, whomever. And the worst part about a negative Nancy is they're poisoning the people around them, literally spewing poison. When you're hearing negative words, it's hard not to feel icky. It's a poison. And so that's the saddest thing of all for me when I'm seeing somebody being negative. And they might say, I'm telling you this, but I swear I'm not, like my downline doesn't even know I'm upset, blah, blah, blah. That's not giving them very much credit for their intuition or being able to tell how you're doing. Negativity is hard. We've all been there, you guys. It is something that takes serious focus to escape, okay? Now, venting is not always bad. Sometimes we just need to get it out. We just need to get it out, get it off of our hearts, get it off of our chests, get it off of our minds, and just put it out there. But seriously, if that is something you need to do, I hope it's not regular, and I hope you can get it done in 60 seconds and move on. Or if you're feeling like you need to vent, and then work towards a solution, okay? Work towards a solution. Start thinking what you can do, okay? I love, Taylor, you're typically a positive poly. That's perfect. It does us no good to think about the bad stuff, to think about the negative stuff, okay? Now, we've heard about positive affirmations, right? And for a lot of us, they feel like cheesy or inauthentic or just not us, okay? That's me. I've still done them because I know what it can do for your overall just positivity, right? I recently was reading a book that talked about using affirmations. And instead of making positive statements, which are, sometimes they feel funky, like saying, I'm a double diamond ambassador. It's not true. I'm not currently a double diamond ambassador. But what these affirmations are about is actually turning into what you're wanting to work towards into a question. So why is my team growing so fast? Why am I nearing the rank of diamond, gold ambassador? And the thing is with these questions, when you pose a question to yourself, your brain actually searches for the answer to it and provides you with evidence to answer whatever you're asking. So look up affirmations, that is. This is from a book called The Secret to Success, I believe, by Noah St. John. Really great stuff. Real simple stuff too, just to ask yourself these questions. So maybe if positive affirmations work for you, keep doing it. Don't stop. But if they felt inauthentic to you, maybe this is something that you can do, and you can turn it into questions you ask yourself and let your brain do the reasoning to come up with the evidence for it being true or about to become true. Okay, so just something different to think about. How many of you guys feel like you can see yourself using affirmations? Give me a 2 if you feel like that's something that you can use. Okay, so negative Nancy. Really, 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 this requires you training your brain to flip your thinking. Now, sometimes our negative Nancys are never verbal about it, but it's in their head, and that's just as toxic, okay? If you're thinking negative thoughts, that's just as toxic. So when those pop into your head, it is something that you've got to actually train yourself to flip, okay? Saying, my team is growing so slowly. What is wrong? What is going on? Nobody is recruiting. I can't seem to sign a new ambassador. What is happening? These thoughts in your head. I mean, everybody gets these from time to time. Flipping that to, why is my team growing? Because it's probably growing, whether you've added 0 ambassadors this month, it's grown at some point, or it's about to grow. Thinking positively and really focusing when those things pop into your head, flipping them to be an affirmation or to something positive or to working towards a solution. If you're not recruiting, your team isn't recruiting like you want them to, be thinking about how to solve that rather than letting just the negative thoughts marinate in your brain, because it will become your reality. The things that you're thinking are going to become your reality or continue being your reality. So you gotta stop that. Okay. So the next little pitfall you can find yourself in is very similar to the negative Nancy, and that's the blaming Betty. Blaming buddies are still negative, but they take it a step further and they have excuses. And remember I said earlier about people not thinking they deserve success, whether you like actually acknowledge that you think that? So many people do. And here's how that comes out. When you make excuses, you're actually giving yourself permission to fail. Excuses are like, I'm not even going to go there. You guys can finish that. But we've had these excuses, the back office, your downline's not doing their job, your upline hasn't trained you right, they're not doing coaching calls, your sidelines don't want to work with you. No. Hi, you have to be 18 years old to become a Plexus ambassador in most states. And at 18, you are a legal adult. And part of being an adult is accepting responsibility for your successes and your failures. So when my team is not recruiting like I want them to, I am not pointing the fingers outward. If they're not doing what I want them to be doing, the fingers have to be pointed at me and I have to assess what I am doing, okay? The fingers always have to turn around and be pointed at you. You can give yourself credit for your success, but you've also got to give yourself credit for your failure as well, okay? You guys, I talked about how we have the most incredible combo of a life-changing compensation plan as well as life-changing products. Saying you're with the wrong company, sorry, you know what happens when you move to another company? There's a common denominator and it's you, and you're bringing your same old excuses along with you. I'm sorry, but I love network marketing, and if this is something you're not passionate about, affecting other people's health, and you're not buying into this whole gut health phenomenon, then maybe Plexus is the wrong company. But you guys, we are still ground floor. There are still so many people that do not know about Plexus. So many people. And to blame this company for, I just can't promote this company. I don't know what it is. No. You have been called to share the good word of health. And you can be rewarded handsomely for doing that job. It's not the wrong company. It's all something that you need to develop. It's a personal development issue. You can be successful with Plexus if you choose to be successful with Plexus. Yeah, I know, Maya, I love your comment there. Being so brutally honest with the softest voice. I have to back up and tell you I was an 8th grade social studies teacher. So those kids did need to have a dose of reality, but I also couldn't send them home crying because they still were a little sensitive. So yeah, I got tough love for you all day. And part of the reason I do, you guys, is because I need it myself. Okay. I always tell my team what I'm preaching to you right now is probably what my ears need to be hearing. Okay. Because I've been doing this too. Remember, this job as a Plexus ambassador is hard. It is not easy. Nobody said it was easy. Nobody said it was easy. But gosh darn it, it's worth it. It's worth it. All of those messages you get from people saying how their health has improved, all of those messages from people saying that they were able to make their car payment this month, that's the stuff that matters. True joy is not found in your paycheck. True joy is found in impacting the lives of others. So, in essence, I guess it can be found through your paycheck if you're using that to bless others. But listen, we have something that can bring so much joy to the world. You've been called to do it. So do it. And don't blame. Do it with a joyful heart and get out there. Okay? All right. Moving on. Now this one I won't yell at you guys. I won't be so hard. Fearful Franny. Okay. Fearful. Now, I talked to you guys at the beginning and I said I was nervous getting on here because of all the people that have gone before me. And they're so incredible. And they're so amazing. And then there's me, little old me, Jaclyn from Kansas. Okay, fears. The people you see speaking to you today are not without fear. Okay? But we have different fears. Fears just don't go away as you promote necessarily. They change or they might soften, but you're not without fear. Okay. I know when I first started, I was so worried what other people were going to think about me. Oh my gosh. One of the biggest blessings from joining Plexus is feeling a release of that worry of what others think. I know other people think I am off my rocker, and they are actually the fuel that keeps me going, okay? Now I can look at that and be just propelled by that. Like, you think I'm ridiculous? Well, I'm going to, keep on climbing the ranks, and then you'll continue to think I'm ridiculous, and I'm going to be loving life, okay? I'm going to continue to be improving other people's lives, and you can, sit on the couch and eat your bonbons and watch the show, because it's happening right here. Okay, so I had Bob Heilig once as a speaker on a team Zoom for my team. And what he said was what I always say, but in a prettier format. I've always said let me just say what Bob says. Bob says, use your fears as your compass. I love that. It's so eloquent, so Bob-like. Isn't he just a genius? Yes, he is. He's so smart. What I have said, and this is something that I want you to actually do. I want you to right now think about what you're afraid to do in this business. And if you have paper handy, I want you to write it down, because you're going to need to do this later. So you might as well get started now. Whatever you're afraid of. So I know I still have a fear of talking in person about Plexus to new people. So silly. But it's it's like always one of those things. I have to take a deep breath. Okay, I'm going to talk. It's finally the day I'm going to talk to her about it. It's one of the things that is scary for me. I'm very afraid of that. For other people, it's going live on Facebook. For others, maybe it's just posting for the first time. Maybe it's growing a team because you're nervous to lead. There's so many things that people are fearful of in this business, scared to do in this business. And what I like to say is I want people to, I'm feeling my nose run. I'm not really sure why. Sorry. Need to up my X factor, I guess, and my probio. Make a list of the things you're afraid to do in this business. And this now needs to become your regular to-do list. So like Bob said, use your fears as your compass. What you're afraid of is likely what you need to do to progress your business. Okay? So I don't know what it is. I just know that we all have fears. But if you're going to sit there and be fearful Franny and sit back and be like, I'm so afraid to do that, so I'm just not going to, then you better get used to where you're at. Sitting on your booty boo, right, Jill? You've got to attack the fears. You've got to run towards them, not away from them. Okay? So, and here I'm seeing Gloria say she's worried about saying the wrong things about Plexus, things that will turn people off. Here's the thing. When your heart's in the right place, when you have a servant heart, you're truly trying to share something incredible with other people, and your intentions are pure, people can sense that no matter what words are coming out of your mouth. Okay? When you're fearful of what you're going to say, if it's going to be right or wrong, then it might come out a little botched, whatever. But the only thing that matters is where your heart's at. People can sense that. People are smarter than we give them credit for. And so if you know deep down in your heart your intentions are pure, go out there and do your thing and spread the good word. Okay? Because what's worse is honestly not telling somebody about it. I'd be so ticked at you, Emily Fennell, my sponsor, if you had not pushed me and pressured me. No, she didn't. Followed up with me for 6 months about Plexus. She was very persistent. If she was afraid to reach out to me, that's another one. People are afraid to reach out to their dream teamers. Emily got no response or a flat out no, I'm not interested from me for 6 months and still kept going. Had to be hard. I'm sure she didn't do that without any fear. The fear was there, but she went towards it. Okay? So persistence pays off, and attacking those fears, that's huge. Okay? Don't be a fearful Franny. Don't let that hold you back. Okay, and my last one is Lazy Lucy. Lazy Lucy. So I've got so many people, and they are like, these products are amazing. I'm going to tell everybody about it. I love it. I love Plexus. I'm going to be a diamond. I cannot wait. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. I'm so excited. I love Plexus. And that's the extent of their work. They'll listen to all the lives, and they'll listen to all the videos, and they will read all the posts, and they will faithfully post on Facebook. And they're so excited, and they're totally going to be a diamond. Totally, I'm going to be a diamond. I'm going to be a diamond. If they don't do any IPA, they don't reach out to people, they don't talk to people about Plexus in person, they don't put forth the effort. So happiness and positivity and all that stuff is great. But if you're not backing it up with the activity, you're going to sit on your boaty bow again with a big old smile on your face because you're positive, man. You're positive. But you're going to sit there. You're not going to move. You're going to be stuck. I'm stuck. I can't promote. My team's not doing what I want. No. Get out there and do it. Here's the thing. Your team follows your lead. They don't follow what comes out of your mouth or the beautiful flowery words you post on your team page or the amazing speakers that you have on your Zooms. They're watching what you're doing. Are you recruiting? Do you have new customers? Are you reaching out? Are you hopping on power hours? What are you doing? They're following you. And you might just have one person on your team, but they're following you. Maybe you have no people on your team. They're still looking at you, the people that are about to join, watching what you're doing. Okay? You're leading by example. Don't get stuck in management mode. You're a gold ambassador, and you've got all these 20 people on your team, and you're really trying to train, and you've taken all focus off your own business. No good. Team's watching you. They're watching you. What are you going to do? You going to work? You can do those IPAs? You better. Okay? That's what it takes. That's what it takes. Okay? Walk your talk. Don't just let all the beautiful words come out of your mouth. Okay? Walk your talk. Any issues you have in this business, your activity will cure it. Whatever is going on, okay? It's going to cure it. You're feeling uninspired, or you're feeling unequipped, or you're feeling like you're failing. You're going to get out of it with activity. You're going to bust through that roadblock. So, to review, we've got the negative Nancy's. Don't be poison. Don't poison other people around you. Blaming Betty. Oh, sister. I'm trying to pull out my Jill references. I haven't pulled a y'all on you guys yet. It sounds a little inauthentic with from this girl from Illinois. Maybe I should. It's a little more. I love listening to Jill with her y'alls and all her little fun little things she says. Don't be a blaming Betty. It's not the back office's fault that you haven't promoted. It's not. We're adults. We're all adults here. And part of being an adult, like I said, was accepting responsibility for your successes and your failures. Fearful Franny, don't let your fears hold you back. You did the toughest thing, I think, in this, and that was clicking join. You did it. You've been called for something. Don't be so afraid to fulfill your purpose. Be bold. Do it. And then Lazy Lucy, again, don't sit on your rumpus. Okay? Like all your team's posts and put out some pretty cool posts and not reach out to people and do your IPAs. Follow up. Send out samples. Meet new people. Grow your network. So important. Okay, that's what I've got for you guys. One last thing. I have to plug Super Saturday. I have to. Those who show up, go up. You're not going to be a diamond if you don't go to Super Saturday. You have to go, you guys. You have to go. It's important. Okay? Now, if you have a Super Saturday location near you, be there. Okay? One of the best things about being a Plexus ambassador is being involved in the community. We have the best people, you guys. Oh my gosh, if our comp plan wasn't great and our products weren't life-changing, but we had all these people, man, I think I'd still be rocking and rolling because I love my Plexus people. I love my Plexus people. Okay, so right now, tell me where you're going to Super Saturday if you're already registered. Tell me. Now, here in Kansas City, Plexus likes to leave a big gaping hole in the United States in terms of Super Saturdays, traditionally over the years. Yes, I've been with Plexus since February of 2015, and our closest Super Saturday was a few hours away. So this year with the live stream, we are doing something fun here. We are having little parties. So I'm having people over to my basement. We've got a big screen and a projector, and we're going to have food, and it's going to be totally fun. And I don't know if we're going to fit all, 50, 60, 70 of you guys are all showing up to my house. But it'll be fun. We'll squeeze in like sardines. And then we're having an after party for all of the Kansas City ambassadors, not in my basement because I won't fit everybody, at a spot. We've got some fun things planned. And so we are making a true event out of Super Saturday. here's what I want, you guys. I want you to attend Super Saturday, but if you're doing the live stream option, don't do it alone, okay? Because you're going to get distracted and it's just not as cool. So have a party, even if that just means inviting, you know, a few of your team over, or, you know, whatever. Find people to watch with, because it's going to be that much more impactful. But here's the thing. It is not something that you can skip. It's just not. If you want to make a business out of this, Super Saturday is a must. The training that is provided is essential to your success, okay? So if you've got a location nearby, go there. If you're doing the live stream, make it a fun party, and just get there. And they said, I don't even know what it's going to be, but there's going to be some special offer for everybody that registered. So even if you're doing the live stream, you're still going to want to register. You don't want it to be like the big reveal, for those of you around for that, where we got the new and improved Slim, and you got to order a special package of that, super discounted, with a cute little water bottle. And if you weren't registered for the big reveal, you didn't get to do it. So I'm telling you now that you're going to want to register, even if it's for the live stream, even if you're watching with other people, okay? Really, really important. And just make sure that you don't wait, okay? Do not wait to register. All right. Go forth, my people. You have been called for one of the most important purposes. It's sharing the good news of health and happiness with others. Do it unapologetically. Do not let those negative Nancy's, blaming Betty, I gotta look back, fearful Franny, and lazy Lucy hold you back from true greatness. I am no different from you. I am no more deserving of success than you. Do not make excuses. Make it happen. You're incredible. You have a purpose, and I love you. All right, so I've got to make sure you comment so that I can pick a winner. Ooh, I've got to get out what I've got. Hold on. Okay, here we go. I have got, since it's cold outside, a beautiful Michael Kors scarf and matching gloves. Okay, so if you guys are in Florida, apparently now you need stuff for snow, right? So, or Texas, you're in Austin, wherever, Houston, you still need these goodies, right? Because you guys are getting snow. All right, so here's what I want. I want you to share your fear list below. Remember, I told you to write down what you're afraid of in this business, what you're afraid to do, and that needs to be your to-do list. I want you to record it down here, okay? I want you guys to share with me what you're afraid of in this business, and it's okay to admit it. We all have fears. It's okay to be afraid. You're only a fearful Franny if you don't run towards those and try to conquer them and turn them into your to-do list. You don't use those as your compass in what you need to do. So, go ahead and drop those those fearful lists down below, and then one person is going to be the lucky winner of this scarf and glove duo. Thank you guys for joining me on this Sunday afternoon. I love training. I love talking to people. I love sharing what I have learned, and I really appreciate all of the interaction from you guys. You're incredible, and totally believe in you. So thank you guys so much. Have a good one.